Yeah, we've got a little suspension work, this radiator that needs to get adjusted. The power steering is failing, leaking the radiator, all broken bits and pieces all over the place. Well guys, we had just finished filming. I'm out here in San Antonio, and you guys see my Camaro. We had just finished doing our runs, had the car stopped here, and a kid in the motorcycle, yep, ran into my car. Guys, I do want to point out one thing. So obviously I wasn't recording a lot of the video during the actual crash or anything like that. I was talking with, you know, all the people that were involved and all that, making sure everyone was okay. But if you do want to see more of the actual, like, right initiate aftermath of the accident, go ahead and check out Determined Veterans YouTube channel. Link will be in the description down below. Jack was able to record everything, making sure that he had some footage for, you know, any future need.
So, Jorge, we obviously our luck rubbed off on you, so we'll be driving into Houston. So you want to tell us what was said?
So
let's wait.
Yeah. So the kid obviously crashed into it.
I know. Yeah.
Car was parked. Excuse me. It's private property. It is. We have to let insurance figure it out. I've already filed my insurance claim. I got their information and all that. There's not much else we can do now, but kind of go through the whole process. I got to try to move this thing, see if it should be able to go back.
Yeah, if not, we got enough people out here to push you for sure.
I don't. This radiator.
Get it turned and I'll pull it back. Turn it to the right.
Yeah,
it don't look like any suspension was damaged.
Actually, yeah.
It is?
Well, the wheel's all the way to one side.
Oh, shit.
Won't turn anything.
He's saying it won't turn.
It won't turn this way. There it goes.
There it goes.
Okay.
Service power steering.
It'll buff out. Hold up. He's got a piece of paper right here.
If it's going for leak water, where can you go with it?
I'll just reverse it.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah. Go right there behind me. I'm at a motorcycle.
So we're gonna get it backed up. It does not sound good. You're good, keep going. You can just hear, oh God, it's so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking, guys.
But he was able to actually get a lot of footage, so he's got his video up in his YouTube channel. So if you want to see exactly kind of like some immediate aftermath stuff and more commentary on the actual crash itself, when it happened, make sure you go to his YouTube channel. He was able to do all the recording while I was dealing with the actual event. So, you know, like I said, this is unfortunate, and here's the footage of what I think was at least a good move on the owner's dad of taking me back to Houston. A video I did not want to have to make, but it is what it is. As you guys saw in the last video, we were at the track with Determined Veteran, finished everything up, and basically just having a good time hanging out. And unfortunately, a bike lost control and the car happened to be in the way, and the bike ended up hitting the car. So it's gonna have to stay here, and so let me show you guys the damage. Yeah, basically rocked the whole corner of the car.
Tie rods are done.
We've got a little suspension work, this radiator that needs to get adjusted. The power steering is failing, leaking the radiator, all broken bits and pieces all over the place. I mean, broke the front bumper, completely broken, brackets in the corner. I mean, we've got a lot of damage here. So it is what it is, guys. There's not much else I can say. I mean, we're in San Antonio. We got to find out. We're going to get it all the way to Houston. So luckily, the guy, this is the father of the young kid that crashed with the motorcycle. So the motorcycle here is the one that crashed into the car. And they've got a trailer, and they're going to be taking my car and me back to Houston. So we're going to get this back to Houston, file the insurance claim, do all that, and basically go from there. Sucks that it happened, but at this point there's nothing else we can do. It is what it is, and we got to find out, just move past it. So yeah, the car is not drivable. It's going to require all pretty much front end, some suspension pieces, power steering rack, and all that good stuff. All right, guys, so it's about almost 8 o'clock now, and we've got the trailer here. Luckily, we're gonna pull the car up onto the trailer and then basically head on back home. So it's gonna be a nice little drive. Luckily, the kid's father was able to get his trailer over here, and it took a little while, but we finally got it, and we'll load up the car and then start heading home. All right, guys, we got the car loaded up. Gonna strap it down and basically head on down to Houston. Really appreciate, I mean, definitely the fathers. De los rines. Sí. No, es muy difícil. De los rines, le doy la vuelta a los rines. Yeah, we've got the car loaded up. The kid's father's definitely owning up to it and loading it up using his trailer, and he's going to be taking me to Houston. So yeah, it's definitely something that could have been avoided, but it is what it is, and I'm glad that they're owning up to it and helping me out, not just leaving me stranded up here. So we'll be on our way home, and definitely not how I wanted my day to end, but it is what it is. You got to take the punches how they come and just move forward with it. So we'll be definitely bringing this down, assessing the damage, and going with the insurance, figuring out what we got to do with that. And this car will be back, guys. It'll definitely be back. So let's just kind of give it a moment of silence, and there you go. So unfortunate, the car is going to be down for a good while. Don't know how long insurance is going to take, but hopefully it can be here before TK or our flashlight shootout in February 28th. All right, guys, as you guys can see, we are back home, and we've got the car crash. Luckily, I do want to give a huge shout out to the kid's father. I mean, he's definitely stepped up, and he drove the car all the way over here in his trailer. So can't really say anything bad about that. I mean, it's unfortunate the kid had a mistake. Mistakes happen, and it is what it is. So now just file the insurance claim. I mean, the car was parked, so it kind of shouldn't be too much of an issue, but we'll see tomorrow when the insurance, probably they're going to want to come, and they're going to want to come and check the car out and assess the damages and do all that. Looks like it's a lot of cosmetics, a little bit of that radiator, and then of course the power steering is actually out, so the steering wheel is pretty hard to turn, but it works. It actually turns both ways, so it could be as simple as it is electronic power steering, so it could be as simple as the electric motor for the power steering got disconnected during this whole mumble jumble here. So it is what it is, guys. Always be safe, always take care of yourselves. Things happen, and we just got to fix it. Nothing much else we can do. Move on. Doesn't make any sense to get mad or you can be frustrated, but I mean, in the end, things happen. You don't want them to happen, but that's what we have insurance for. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully we can get this resolved soon, because there's a lot of stuff I want to do in the next month or two. So I'll see you guys in the next one.